Hi, my name is Esai Morales, and of course, you know you're watching Green Girls TV.
TheGreenGirls.com.
We need to strategize. There's a lot of money against us people who just care to be responsible. There's a lot of propaganda on both sides, but I believe that the most responsible group are the people who care to leave this a better place than they found it. And we can't, we can't just go, oh, it's too complicated. No, it's overwhelming. We're doing things now that are irreversible. Can we stop that? Can we find ways to live simply so that others may simply live?
Do you think that there's a lot of resistance when you do talk about the subject?
Sure, people are used to their celebrities, being glamorous or, funny or entertaining, but they're not used to us knowing what we're talking about. And some of us do, some of us don't. Some of us just read their lines, and some of us actually do research. They want to make sure. There's no way to know what is absolutely true, but there's a kind of something rings true inside your head and your heart. It makes sense, and you follow that. You follow your heart, you follow your passion, you follow your bliss. And I believe that the people that are concerned with the protection of the rainforests and the Amazons, with the protection of our waterways in this country, with the protection of what's true, good, and beautiful about being a human on this planet, those are the people we need to support, and we can't let them, we can't say, oh, it's out of style to be an environmentalist. That's not cool. It shouldn't be out of style to be a good human being.
Exactly. Now with the industry, I'm kind of getting a mix, Some people know exactly what you're talking about, like you mentioned, and some people
have a general idea.
Or some
people don't know anything. And I don't know what side they're on, because there's people on both sides, but there's not just two sides. People considered liberal have their own opinions. People considered conservative kind of march to a similar beat. They're more organized, and oftentimes a small amount of conservative organized people can wreak havoc with a bunch of disorganized free thinkers, and that's not fair and it's not right. We want their freedom as well, but we don't want their freedom to be imposed on us. We don't want their freedoms to limit our ability to make this a better world.
What do you think, in your opinion, is the most effective action
Look in the mirror, find out what you yourself are doing that either hurts or helps the cause in a big picture. Each one of us is like a grain of rice. Now a cup of rice turns into a huge cauldron if you add water and you cook it, right?
Yeah.
Well, but each rice only grows a little bit, but together that effect is magnified. And if you, every day, make sure you don't leave the water running, especially in LA. I catch myself all the time, and I've been an environmentalist for years, and I'm ashamed of some of the things I'm like, come on, you can do better, Esai. So the same I ask for the people out there. Don't be afraid to put yourself in check and to say to your honey, your hubby, your wife, your kids, sweetie, turn off the light. If you haven't been using this room, there's 5 major lights, and they're just blasting. I had somebody say, oh, don't worry, you can afford it. I'm like, it's not about what I can afford. It's about what the impact is. Why waste it? Why live a wasteful life? The conservative people, they're very religious people, right? And I don't want to paint them all with one brush, because I am conservative about certain things too. If you believe in God, then why don't you want to protect and keep pristine the creation of God? If you don't believe in God, why do you want to hurt nature that you came from? No matter where you turn, the natural world gave birth to us. Even artificial things are natural because they come from us. So let's put food in our bodies that are meant for our bodies, not for somebody else's pocketbook. That's like the first thing you can do. Eat lower on the food chain. In other words, you don't have to have a big meaty meal every meal you have. Meatless Mondays, I just had a huge salad with like these incredible root things, and I'm satisfied. And you wouldn't think you are. You would think, oh, you need a cheeseburger, you need a meat, you need to. We've been brainwashed by people who are making billions and billions. And you know what? I know they want to survive too, but it's time that we evolve. It's time that we grow into good habits.
TheGreenGirls.com.